Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing this video in response to Blowshimselfupdude's video, Disappointing Gen Consoles. Now, basically the point of his video that I could fathom is that he said in his video that this current generation of consoles have been a disappointment, and to him. And that there's really no innovations for this generation of consoles. Now, I have to respectfully disagree because there has been a huge amount of innovations as far as this generation of consoles. So let's start off with the gaming itself, the online gaming. That's a huge innovation, because now you're able to play with friends from across town, or maybe another state, even across the world. Chat with them online while you're playing the game. With stuff like the strategic games, like Call of Duty and stuff like that, able to form a group and strategically plan out your next attack. It's just that's a huge innovation. You weren't able to do that in the last gen of consoles. I mean, that in itself is huge. What else? There's the Wi-Fi capability. You're able to wirelessly go onto the internet from your console. You don't have to get a wire, plug it in, and go online. You can just do it right there from the console. And that's a huge thing. Next thing is kind of related to that is that wireless. All three companies have gone wireless now. You don't have to sit next to the console to play the game. You can just get your controller, turn it on from your controller. That's a huge improvement right there. You can turn on your system from the controller. You don't have to go to your controller, press the power button, and do it from right there. You do it from the controller right then and there, and it's an easy one-step process right there. The next thing is DLC, downloadable content. That's an innovation that I don't hear a whole lot about, but I think it's a huge improvement, because a huge innovation, because gaming now, if we get games with huger storage capacity, our games are longer and take more time to accomplish, especially RPGs. Now you're able to download content, play with different costumes, get another level so you can play the game even more. That's a huge innovation right there. Last generation of consoles, you just got stuck with the game that you got. That was it. There was no expansion for that. There was unlockables, but it really didn't. You couldn't really get more out of that than what was on the disc. Now with downloadable content, you can add more levels to that, challenge yourself a little more with harder difficulties. Play as different players, that type of thing. That's a huge innovation right there. Trophies and achievements. Those are an innovation right there too. You're able to share all your accomplishments, the levels that you beat, with your friends, instead of just saying, "Oh yeah, I beat this level." Well, why don't you prove it? Can't. Now with achievements and trophies, it shows you, oh yeah, I beat that level right there. Oh yeah, I got 1,000 hits on this guy, or whatever. It's that right there is a huge achievement right there. Huge innovation right there, because now you have proof for your accomplishments in the game, instead of just bragging about it without any proof. So that right there is an innovation right there. Be able to show that on Facebook or Twitter, what you've been able to do, or even from Facebook or Twitter, show that you're online, ready to play. Invite a friend from there, and that way you guys can join in the game. So that extends so much right there. The storage capacity. the what we got back then from the last gen consoles, we were only able to get just little memory cards, only that stored a little bit of information. That was it. And if you stored that information to its max, then you'd have to get another little card for that. And all you could ever store there was just the information. You couldn't store anything else. Your game saves, that was about it. Now with the hard drives and stuff like that, all the mass storage that we have, we're able to download and store entire games to our system. We no longer need to have the disc in order to play. We can just store it into our hard drives, turn it on, switch it up, and enjoy the game like that. Discs or cartridges are no longer needed. So I think that's a great innovation. That's something that wasn't possible in the last generation. There's no way, because the storage capacity that we had back in the previous console was impossible. You couldn't store an entire game on there because there just wasn't that much room to store anything else other than that. So downloadable games, that's an innovation right there. So that high definition, of course, is an innovation. You're able to see the games sharper, make it more realistic. And 3D game, although I think 3D is a little bit of a gimmick, it is an innovation because it'll immerse you more into the game, make you feel more part of the game. I think that'll be an innovation once it starts to do so. Now, another innovation I can talk about is motion capturing. A lot of games have had motion capturing. The previous generation, this generation though, took it to another level. As far as motion capturing, you're able to get down to facial expressions, to just making it more realistic, more fluid, more just more exciting to play the game. Heavy Rain, Mass Effect 2, God of War 3, those games right there have motion capturing in it, and they've done it flawlessly, especially with Mass Effect 2 and with Heavy Rain. So those games right there are just awesome games right there. And as far as like with Mass Effect 2, they're big budget games now, and that's innovation and stuff right there. I mean, it's not really much of innovation, but that's progress right there, because you're able to get top-notch voice actors to come in, actors, not just voice actors, but just actors to come in, play a part, and make it seem more like a movie. I mean, games now are no longer considered, just kiddie stuff. I mean, they're big budget stuff. So the production, as far as that's concerned, is tremendous. Lastly, but not least, is the Wii controls, or the motion controls. Those brought up an innovation, because you look at it now, Nintendo brought the entire this generation of consoles to a big turning point, because now Microsoft and Sony are now adapting the Wii's idea because it's sold so well. So that's an innovation right there. For one console to change the entire industry on its head, that's a huge innovation right there. I mean, that's just crazy amount of just crazy amount of innovation right there. So, in conclusion, hey, if you believe that there's no innovation and stuff like that, it's just the same old with just prettier graphics, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. My opinion, though, is that we've come so far from what we had in the previous generation that it's hard not to take notice with all the innovations that we've had. With wireless, with motion controls, with storage capacity, with being able just to do things more simpler and show your accomplishments to other people. Those are improvements to me, innovations to me. So yeah.